Well, thanks so much for being here. We appreciate each of you taking the time out to just hear what is going on with our school and with our PTO. And so I just want to start by saying welcome. It's great to be back for another year at Ralph Moody Elementary. So my name is Jenna Halleck. I am the PTO president this year, along with the lovely Megan Brookhart. Megan is also our wellness coordinator, if you were not aware. She's just a little ray of sunshine, so you need to get to know her if you don't know her. Next to her is Mandy Yoakum. She is one of our at-large members. She also oversees the yearbook. She did a phenomenal job kind of redoing the yearbook last year, and so she's doing that again this year, so thanks. Next to her is Kristen Thompson. Kristen is going to be overseeing our communications this year. She is just like a one-handed wonder. She can do anything with one hand with a baby on her hip. It's amazing. We're thankful to have her on board this year. Next to her is Yasmin. She and Sarah Hagberg, who is not here yet, are our dynamic fundraising duo this year. They're going to be overseeing all of our fundraising for the year, and they've done a great job so far already. Next to her is Kate Sun. She's another at-large member. Kate will be heading up grocery carts, which I'll tell you about in a few minutes. But she also took on Art and Talent Night last year and did a fantastic job, so she's doing that again this year. Next to her is Wendy Grauman. She is our treasurer. She's just a whiz with numbers and a very, just kind of a staple around here. So we're thankful to have her doing that, as well as vision and hearing. Next to her is Cara Cramp. Cara is our VIPS coordinator, and if you don't know what VIPS is, it stands for Volunteers in Public Schools. She is our volunteer coordinator, so chances are if you put your name into volunteer, it's going to funnel through Cara to where it needs to go, so yeah. And of course, Joella Nickel, another at-large member, and for those of you who are outside of the ribbon cutting, she was a part of that grant, and so she's going to focus on grant writing this year, which will be a huge asset to our PTO. So just a phenomenal group of ladies working together. There's always room for one more. So if you're standing out there feeling like you want to be a part of the executive board, we would just be honored to have you join us. So be sure to talk to us tonight if that's something you're interested in. Let's see. So really, our PTO is a parent-teacher organization. We want to work together to make our school a really great place, and that's where you come in. We believe collectively that we are at the best school with the best teachers and staff and the best kids and families. So it takes a community to do that and to continue to make our school the great place that it is. So we would just welcome you tonight to come get to know us, see what we have to sign up for here. We're not just about fundraising. As a matter of fact, this summer we really had a great time coming up with a mission statement as a PTO for the year. And I just want to share that with you really briefly. The first part is we want our kids to know that they can enjoy learning. So all of our efforts will be putting into making sure that kids know school is fun and it's a great place to be. So that's part one. Part two is we just want to embrace our community. So that's all of us coming together. We want to have community, family-friendly events for everyone to come together and get to know each other. We want to engage you as parents by offering just valuable information. You'll see at our PTO meetings this year, we're going to try to add some value by financial planning, little ideas, organization ideas, so on and so forth. So hopefully you'll join us in those. And then lastly, but certainly not least, we want to be encouraging our teachers. I think you'd all agree with me that teachers work so hard, and we just want them to know how much we appreciate them and just encourage them throughout the year. So as I said, we're much more than fundraising. You can see all those things are what we're going to be about. But fundraising is, of course, a necessary part of a PTO. And so I want you to just brace yourself for a minute, because I'm going to blow your mind. Are you ready? Okay. We are selling nothing this year. That's right. Do a dance, make some noise. Yeah. Now, that said, here's what I need you to know. We are going to have everybody buy into this idea of not selling products. We will have a fall fun run fundraiser where the kids raise pledges. We will have a spring silent auction where items are donated and we purchase them, or the community purchases them. And so we're focusing on efforts where 100% of the dollars that are raised come back to our school. So we're not splitting that money with a fundraising company who takes 60%. Okay, so that's one thing we're focusing on. We're also going to make it available to you to make a direct donation. If you'd prefer to do that, that'll be on the website. We'll have more information on that and communication that's upcoming. We're also focusing on things, like I mentioned, Kate is heading up the King's grocery cards, both King Super and Safeway. We have those for sale tonight. Here's the big takeaway with that. You are already buying groceries and gas, am I right? So what we want you to do is use a King Super card that is tagged to give 5% back to our school for the shopping that you're already doing. This is just as simple as loading that card at the beginning of the month or when you go to buy your groceries at the store. If you're a family who spends $500 in groceries in a month, $25 will come back to the school, and it costs us nothing. You're doing something you'd already do. So we're really hoping you'll get behind that. As a matter of fact, if even half of the parents at our school chose to make this a regular part of their grocery and gas habit, we could exceed our entire budget for the year just on the grocery cards. So it's a really exciting program. We'll be selling this tonight.
I just deposited checks today for over $600 from the summer.
Okay, so we made over $600 just this summer on grocery cards. And we know only a handful of people have been using them. So that's the potential there, okay? I'm getting tired of hearing myself talk, so let me just hit on couple of things. Box tops are free money, restaurant nights are free money. If you go out to eat when we're having a restaurant night, and we'll get a kickback from those. And as far as volunteering goes, I did a little math this week and I thought it was so fun. If each parent in our school even volunteered 1 hour a month, by the end of the year, that would be the equivalent of 2 full-time staff people in our building. So we just want to encourage you, everybody can do what they can. We want you to feel free to say no if you need to say no, but if you're able to give, whether it's once a month or once a year, we'd love to have you get involved, and so we'll be here to talk to you about that. So that's just a little snapshot. So we're not ashamed to bribe, okay? So what we're doing tonight is if you will sign up and commit to volunteering for one event this year, we will put your name in a drawing to win 4 front row reserved seats to your child's musical performance this year. Now listen, we know that's a valuable commodity because this place fills up fast, okay? So make sure you stop by and see us after you visited your child's classroom, and we will get you in that drawing, and we will announce that via email, and if you're the winner, we'll make sure we call you or email you. So expect to be in touch with us throughout the year. We'll be doing weekly emails. We have a new Facebook page set up, so look for that. And most importantly, again, this table here and at the computers, we're going to be collecting volunteer information to kind of just get us started so we can be in touch with you, you can be in touch with us as needed. So again, we're extremely thankful for you being here tonight. I know Mr. Andrews would like to say a word. Yes, it's all yours. Thank you.
Before I let you loose to the classrooms, our PTO board does a tremendous job for us. They're so involved. They do a lot around the school, a lot of behind the scenes stuff. So even before the year begins, let's give these ladies up here another big round of applause. Okay, for this evening, we have 2 sessions scheduled for you to go to your child's classroom or classrooms. If you only have one child,